Hey you guys, LTB Fear here, bringing you another commentary. This time I decided to do something a little different with my commentaries. I decided to do an arcade game. Yeah, an arcade game. Imagine that. So the arcade game I decided to do it on was this arcade game Breach. And personally, this was I've never seen the game before. I just checked up on the arcade list and it was the first one under newest, so I was like, hey, let's try it. And boy, am I disappointed. This game is not good. It's that simple. It's not good at all, actually. And when I came in expecting was that this game would be halfway decent, to at least like have the gun shoot right. But the fact of this game was that there were just so many problems that I found, and this is just the trial version. I don't know who would want to pay the money to buy the full thing, but hey, I'm going to give you this video just to warn you and tell you how it actually went. So, first of all, a little bit about the game is that it's an arcade game, of course. It's 1,200 Microsoft points. Yeah, okay. Red flag. That 1,200 Microsoft points is not the amount of money I would spend for this game. If I really wanted this game, which I don't, I would probably spend about 200 Microsoft points, or 400, since nothing is lower than 400 for games, I don't think. Anyways, but I would really not pay 1,200 for this game. Even if they reduced it to 800 or 400, it's still not worth it. And I'll give you reasons why a little bit later. Another thing is that it's a 30-minute trial, so you have 30 minutes of nonsense to play with. 30 minutes, yes, a long time, a very, very long time to deal with gameplay that is lackluster and slow. But again, I will get to that a little later. Let's talk about the graphics here a little bit. First of all, the graphics are not that good, and they're just on par with the rest of this game, which is not very good. The graphics are uninteresting at the least, and if you look at look at the mine shaft here. Okay, the truck didn't look that bad, but look at everything else. It's so bland. There's nothing that exciting about this mine shaft when you could put so much more in there. The bridge, it's just, oh my god. I really don't want to dwell on this game that much because this game was not impressed me at all. But I will be doing more arcade game kind of explanations, I guess. I don't know what you would call this. But that's basically my thing on the graphics. They're not very interesting. They're very bland. This house looks like a Battlefield house, which Battlefield has better graphics than this. Honestly, I don't like either game, but definitely Battlefield's a lot better game than this, graphics-wise. So, moving on to the actual gameplay. The gameplay is lackluster and subpar for shooters, even though it's an arcade game. I still can't defend it for being an arcade game because it's 1,200 Microsoft points. You could go buy Black Ops' new map pack for 1,200 Microsoft points and have more fun than playing this game in its entirety. So that's what I gotta get out of the way before I talk about the actual gameplay. The actual gameplay is slow paced, to say it blunt. It is slow paced. If you're a fan of Call of Duty like I am, this game is not for you, because this game is so slow that even when I constantly sprint through matches, these levels are kind of larger, I guess, for an arcade game, but it's just so pointless. It's so stupid. They have game types like infiltration, which is like what I played. It's like a domination type game, except there's more points depending on the map size. Yeah, it's just not fun, and that's all I really want to say about this. It's just not that fun. And then another thing I found a problem is the cover system is not good. You'll see me go into cover a few times, what you won't see is me die a few times in cover, because cover is just not good. And the reason it's not good is because once you hide behind something, either it can be blown up half the time, like this house I'm in, or the guy will shoot right above it, like in Red Dead, and just get a headshot. It's not a very good cover system because you're not invulnerable to cover, and it really doesn't help. So that's what I would not recommend doing if you did for some reason buy this game, and God help you if you do. Your frustration levels will kick in, but then again, not really, because these kids that played this game are really bad. I played 3 games, and my final game, my first 2 games I went neutral, got 10 and 10 and very even scores. But then the third game I played, I was like, all right, you know what, shotgun time, and I raped some kids. And that's another thing. The last thing I really wanted to talk about was the gun balancing. The gun balancing is horribly off. Horribly. And the reason for this is that I used a shotgun the whole third game and went 8 and 3. A shotgun on a winter map that is designed to be long-standing and big, and not many close quarters combat situations. And I used a shotgun, and I killed people, and I did the best in the game. And that's pretty bad when you use a shotgun above an assault rifle and you do the best with a shotgun. It's not because the way I play, it's just because the way the guns are balanced. The shotgun has a lot more range, has less recoil, and it's just a better gun. The other gun option is the M4A1, which personally I used the first 2 games and didn't do that well with it because it just didn't drop kids and didn't have very good accuracy. But this gun, for some reason, the shotgun, is way more effective. Again, this is the trial version. I'm not really sure on the full game, but what I have to say about this is that the trial version shows a lot, because it's basically the same game, just 30 minutes of it. So that's what I had to say about the shotgun thing. It's got a Battlefield-like structure system that really doesn't work for this game, because the Battlefield, the environments break apart. But this game I would not recommend to anybody, so don't buy it. But I'll be making more videos about arcade games and stuff like that. So subscribe, rate, and comment, and peace. LTB fair.